Melody Shari and Martell Holt's story has gone far beyond a divorce. It has become a cycle of control, obsession, and public drama that refuses to die down. Once the power couple of love and marriage, Huntsville, they seemed to have it all. A family success and chemistry that made fans root for them. But behind the picture-perfect image were affairs, lies, and betrayals that eventually shattered everything. Since then, what should have been a clean break has turned into an ongoing battle for survival, with Martell at the center of the chaos. When Martell was first found guilty of harassment, a judge ordered him to stay away from Melody for a year, fined him, and put him on probation, instead of respecting the ruling. Martell filed an appeal, another attempt to push back against boundaries Melody had every right to enforce. His actions revealed what many fans have suspected all along. Martell cannot let go. Time and again, he shows that he is less interested in co-parenting peacefully and more obsessed with controlling the narrative around Melody's life, rather than dragging the DV charge through endless court sessions. Melody eventually agreed to let Martell plead guilty to harassment. Some saw it as a win for him, but in reality, it was Melody refusing to let his drama stall her life any further. Martell still had to stand before a judge and admit guilt, a stain that can never be erased. But instead of showing humility, he went right back to mocking her, shouting out of a car window that she should fix her face and fix her hair, even calling her security her boyfriend. It's a tired pattern. Every man around Melody becomes a threat in Martell's mind, because he cannot stand the thought of her moving on. Adding fuel to the fire is Ariane Curry, the woman tied to the affair that ended his marriage. Martell wants respect from Melody while staying connected to Ariane, but in reality, he loses both. Melody, meanwhile, continues to protect herself. After his latest public stunt, she filed another police report, though the magistrate dismissed it, calling the incident non-threatening. Fans and advocates recognized it for what it was: intimidation. That's why people have been calling on DV organizations and community leaders in Huntsville to step in. Because if this behavior keeps being excused, it sends the wrong message to women everywhere, through it all. Melody has had to not only fight for her safety, but also her credibility. When she addressed the situation on Instagram Live, she had to block people accusing her of faking it for television. Imagine surviving harassment and still being told you're exaggerating for ratings. For Melody, this is not a storyline, it's her life. And the contrast is clear. While Martell clings to drama for relevance, Melody keeps moving forward with grace, strength, and purpose. The truth is, Martell once had it all: the wife, the family, the home, and the respect. Today, what does he really have left besides a spot on the show? If Carlos King cut him tomorrow, Martell would be left with nothing. Meanwhile, the rest of the cast, Marcia and Morris Scott, Kimmy Scott, even Destiny Payton, have their own issues. But none spiral publicly the way Martell does. He is the one who continually proves why Melody left and why she will never look back. What makes this even more telling is how Martell handles his downfall compared to Melody's growth. While he's busy fighting in court, arguing online, and taking public jabs at his ex-wife, Melody is building her empire. She's launching new businesses, selling out products, booking speaking engagements, and expanding her brand beyond Huntsville. The same woman Martell tried to tear down has become even stronger without him, and that reality eats away at him more than anything. Fans also notice the pattern. Martell only seems to trend when Melody is attached to the conversation. On his own, there's little to discuss beyond failed ventures and reckless behavior. But the moment her name comes up, suddenly he's relevant again. That's why so many believe he uses Melody as a storyline, because without her, he doesn't have one. Meanwhile, Melody is no longer entertaining the back and forth. Every step she takes shows that she is protecting her peace, focusing on her children, and refusing to be dragged into Martell's chaos. And that's exactly what frustrates him most. He can't bait her the way he used to. The bigger picture here is about more than just reality TV drama. It's about accountability. Martell has had chance after chance to change, but instead he repeats the same toxic behaviors. The courts, the show, and even the public have all seen it play out. The question now is, what will finally force him to face the consequences? Because one thing is clear, Melody isn't going back, and Martell is running out of time to prove